What up? It's your boy Wall Street, and I'm back. Thank you for joining me as I speak and play video games. And today, I want to talk about something that is very important, very, very, very important, that I learned, in the last couple of years as well, just how important it is. It's very good for your brain and your just overall well-being. So what I want to talk about today is why gratitude is everything and why practicing gratitude is everything. Because if you guys aren't familiar, gratitude is just, being grateful for something, right? You're showing gratitude by being grateful, right? So practicing gratitude is just thinking of things in your life that are positive, things that you're grateful for, and understanding why you're grateful for those things, right? And by doing this, you focus so much more on the good things in your life rather than thinking about everything that you don't have, right? So it's kind of like shifting your mindset from the half glass empty to the half glass full, right? You're looking at the same world, just with a different lens. So let's talk about why this is so important, right? So it does improve your mental health. When you're practicing gratitude, you actively shift your mindset from what's lacking or what's negative in your life to what's good, and you focus on those good things. This is going to reduce, your feeling of being anxious, or if you're depressed or you're stressed, it's going to really help alleviate all of that. Studies have shown this. People that practice gratitude regularly report feeling happier and less depressed. It is scientifically proven, and it makes sense because it's just you're thinking about things in a different way. You're looking at life with a different lens. You're basically saying, I'm going to be happy that I'm doing this, as opposed to saying, well, I don't really want to be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm upset that I don't have this in my life, right? You got to just look at things with the proper lens, right? If you have a camera and you're taking pictures with the wrong lens, those pictures aren't going to come out real good, right? It's the same thing with life. If you're looking at life through the wrong lens, it's not going to be great. You're not going to be able to operate as your best self, and you're not going to live your best life by operating that way. So that's just something to keep in mind, right? Practicing gratitude is going to promote positivity. It strengthens your brain's ability to focus on the positive aspects of your life. And that's going to create, instead of, how you alternatively might hear about like a negative feedback loop, it's going to create a positive feedback loop, the cycle of positivity that you're going to fall into. So the more you appreciate what you have, the more likely you are to see things. You're going to see more things to be thankful for. And that's just going to make you be more positive, generally. This is also going to improve your relationships. Expressing gratitude towards others can strengthen your relationships quite a bit. When you show appreciation to others, it creates a positive feedback loop, like I said, enhancing feelings of connection and trust, which can make relationships feel way more fulfilling, right? Because if you don't have trust in a relationship, if you don't have a connection in a relationship, it's not really going to be a great relationship, right? Regardless of what you do. And thinking this way and practicing gratitude, it's also going to make you more resilient. It's going to just make it easier for your brain to adjust to difficult situations, because you're constantly going to be looking for the positive aspects. You're not going to constantly be focusing on, oh, I wish I had this, and this sucked, and this was awful, and I don't like this, and whatever, right? Over time, your brain's going to look at things and be like, this is great. Like, this is awesome, right? Like, I love that I have this and I have that, and you're gonna have a different way that you're viewing things. And I know some of you guys might be thinking that I'm crazy, like this isn't like a real thing. Your brain's not just gonna change. Like, yes, it will. It's just going to take time. Just like if you go from being 130 pounds, right, soaking wet, and you work out every day, right, it's gonna take a couple years for you to hit 170 of pure muscle. Right? It's just that's just how it goes, right? It's going to take a while. You got to eat right. You got to do a lot of different things. It's the same thing with your brain. Think of your brain as a muscle that you have to train. And the way you train it is by thinking about things in the right way. You just have to get on that basis and get those reps. So this is also going to make you feel better about yourself, right? Like, gratitude's going to improve your relationship with yourself. just by highlighting your own strengths and your accomplishments and what you've, been able to do in your life. And, when you're grateful for what you've achieved and who you are, it nurtures those feelings of self-worth and pride. It's very important to do that, right? And you want to have a good relationship with yourself, because at the end of the day, the most important relationship in life is the relationship you have with yourself, because that's going to dictate every other relationship you ever have in your life, right? Your relationship with your family is going to be contingent on the relationship you have with yourself. The relationship you have with a significant other is going to be contingent on the relationship you have with yourself. So you have to focus on, what am I good at? What am I grateful for that I do, right? And that's just what you got to do, man. So it's going to take time. It's going to take effort. Not everyone has positive days every single day. It's impossible on some level, right? And nothing's impossible, but it's very difficult is what I'm trying to say, right? I have days where I'm just not feeling it. I wake up tired. I wake up feeling ill, sick, whatever. And it's hard to, be grateful in those times, right? But if you wake up feeling sick and, you got a roof over your head and you have a TV that you can watch and you got tea you can drink and, soup you can eat, right? Or drink, I guess. I don't know what you guys are doing with your soup. And you have all that, right? Those are things to be grateful for. You just got to turn the story around, man, and you're going to be good. So gratitude is everything. Continue to be grateful. If, you want to get started with small steps to do this, take 10 minutes every morning and every evening, right? Or take 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, right? I know not everyone has 20 minutes they can spare. And just spend some time thinking about, in the morning, like, oh, I got up today. I'm grateful for that. I have another day. I have another opportunity to accomplish my goals and dreams. I have another day to see my family. I have another day to see my friends. Think about stuff like that. And at night, after you've had your day go by, think about what you were grateful for that day, right? And just talk about it for a couple minutes. I'm telling you, you do this for a month, 2 months, 3 months straight, you're going to be like a changed human being. You're going to be so amazed with how much just these small exercises can do for you. So again, gratitude is everything. So get out there and start practicing gratitude. And I'm going to check you guys later, man. Stay safe, stay up, stay blessed, stay humble. I love you all. Handle business, stand on business. Peace out.